Hello. Over this last year, I took a music history class at my college, and we listened to a piece called Threnody for the Victims of Hiroshima. Now, it's a very, very modernist-sounding symphony piece. There isn't really any melody, it's mostly sound waves, and when you hear it the first time, it's a little bit shocking. Without knowing the context of it, it's kind of hard to really appreciate it. But once you realize what the scene that it's describing, it hits so much deeper. So, I decided to do a little bit of a music experiment. I had recently been working on a song called Blizzard. My goal of this song was to try to make something beautiful. And, my inspiration for it was some of the blizzards we get around this area where I go to college. I got the idea of, I wonder what other people would think if they listened to it without, any idea of what it was about. So that's why I sent it to you guys. I let you guys listen to it with no context whatsoever, no name, no inspiration, nothing like that. I sent it all over Discord, I sent it to my friends, put it on Twitter, put it, all over the place. I sent it directly to fans, and it really was an interesting experience. So what I found interesting was there was kind of 3 categories of responses that I got. A direct image that the song put in their mind, a feeling that it gave them, just an emotion, another piece of media that it reminded them of. For physical imagery, I got animals frolicking in a field, mystic mountains with a waterfall, medieval travelers approaching a castle, a rocket ship taking off, flying in the sky, free, walking through the forest to the edge of a cliff, an ancient tapestry containing the history of civilization in one mural. I'm pretty sure that's a Warhammer reference. As for media, I got things all from Minecraft to Zelda to Warhammer, of course, Skyrim to Interstellar, all these different kinds of media. But what I found interesting was the feelings. Somber, a kind of deep sadness, stress relieving, and even happy, a little bit contradicting. But the one that really hit me the most was unknowable. They just didn't know what. A lot of people had a hard time with this assignment. And that's what got me thinking about how we visit music. And showing the results to my music history professor, we had a really good conversation about this. That especially in today's world, music is almost always accompanied by some other form of media. That's why I got so many responses about other media. It reminded people of video games, movies, TV shows, stuff like that. Because the music isn't the main thing in the show, but it helps advance the show along. And I just got, feelings too, just kind of the way it made people feel. But a lot of people said that they really didn't know. They really had to think about this, because in today's world, even if a song's on its own, say like a pop song, and you're listening to it, usually it's in the background to something else you're doing. Not much music is actively listened to. And what I mean by actively listening to it is having your full attention on that song, seeing how the different parts of the song interact with each other, seeing how, if there's lyrics, what the lyrics mean, thinking about the lyrics. And I just feel like in our modern society, that's something that is being lost more and more. And, as a musician and a music producer, that kind of makes me sad a little bit. Having said that, I challenge you guys to, find some music you like and, really listen to it and think about it. Break it down into its parts in your mind. If you do this, I can almost guarantee that music will be even more enjoyable to you. Well, that's just some food for thought and some things to think about. See you next time. Bye.